Hi, welcome back to my channel, The Silver Lining. I'm Yolanda DaSilva, mindset mentor and coach. Today I want to talk to you about the one thing that you can start doing today that'll absolutely change your life, and that is practicing gratitude. It's something I've been doing for years, and I've literally watched my life change in what seems like dramatic ways for me. And just soon after I started doing it and doing it the right way. I think a lot of us practice gratitude, but there's a wrong way and there's a right way. And today I want to talk to you about the 3 steps that you need to take in order to practice gratitude. And why is it that you want to practice gratitude? One, we know that practicing gratitude can literally help ease anxiety and depression, right? It is challenging to practice gratitude, feel grateful in a moment, and at the same time feel anxiety or depression. Literally those two emotions, so anxiety and gratitude, can't share the same space. As well as, depression or being low mood, feeling sad, and feeling gratitude in the same moment, they can't coexist in the same space. So if you're actually practicing it the way I'm going to talk to you about practicing it, you can't feel the two at the same time. So that's one. 2, in order to have the things that you want in your life, so anything that you feel like you want to bring into your life, whether that's more money, whether that's more friendships, whether that's more, having tangible things like, owning your own home or getting a different car, anything like that, practicing gratitude will get you there. I kid you not. It worked for me. It'll work for you. So there are 3 steps to practicing gratitude the right way. 1, list it. You got to list the things that you are grateful for. And oftentimes you'll think or I've heard people say, I don't really have anything, especially when you're feeling in a really dark or low place. It is really incredibly hard to be able to find anything to be grateful for. But I say start simple, right? 1, do you have a bed that you slept in? So I might say, I'm thankful for this bed. I'm thankful for having sheets on this bed. I'm thankful for my socks. I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head. Or I can be thankful for the smallest things like my dollar store eyeliner, right? I am thankful for my dollar store eyeliner. I am thankful that I have access to healthcare. I am thankful that I have a job. It doesn't matter if you enjoy your job. It doesn't matter if you love your home. It's about being thankful that you have those things. So 1, listing the things, at least 3 to 5 things. And I say write it out. I mean, it'll still work if you put it in your phone notes or if you just list it in your mind. But I find there's a therapeutic feeling, there's a cathartic feeling to actually listing it, because then you can always go back to it and see, in order for gratitude practicing to actually work, you have to feel grateful, right? So back to my bed, right? I might be laying in my bed when I'm practicing gratitude, and I lay there, I'm like, I am so thankful for this bed. I think it, I might write it down in my journal, but then I actually lay there for a moment and I actually feel the gratitude. You start doing this over and over for a while and it'll start to come to you naturally, right? So what does it feel like to have these warm socks on a cold winter night? I'm in New England, don't feel like taking down my Christmas tree, so I'm just gonna decorate it for all the seasons. Right now it's decorated for Valentine's Day. Let me know how you feel about my tree. It looks a little naked, but I digress. So I'm grateful for having this tree in my home, and it gives my living room a different aesthetic. It's cute. I've never done it before. My little one loves it and enjoyed, decorating it. But anyway, back to practicing and feeling gratitude. So first you list, second you feel the gratitude, okay? And thirdly, you are grateful for the things that you already have. So for example, if you're not in your dream job, If you don't love your job, it might be a toxic environment. You might feel like you're not seen, you're not heard there. Still be grateful that you're working, because that job that you don't love is still giving you something, whether it's income or giving you awareness that you're destined for greatness or you're destined for better. Be thankful that you're aware of that. Have gratitude for that. So you list that, I am thankful for this job. Don't list, I'm thankful for this job that I hate, right? Because that shifts your own energy. Going back to feeling, you want to feel the gratitude. So it's, I'm thankful for this job, period. And then feel how this job does serve you. Granted, there might be negative things about the job you don't love. However, put that to the side. It doesn't mean it's not true. It's not invalidating, not minimizing, not dismissing. Just stay in the moment, and that there are benefits to this job, whether the paycheck alone might be it, that you're able to pay your rent, that you're able to pay your car note, that you're able to, go out with friends to brunch on Sunday. Whatever it is, be grateful for it, okay? And then the third thing, again, is just being happy and grateful for exactly where you are, having what it is that you have. So whether it's the car, you still, this isn't my dream car, or this isn't my dream job, or this isn't the apartment that I love, still be grateful for it. It's okay to be grateful for this and still want better. So I'm grateful for this job. Yes, I am. Because that changes that connection with that feeling. If I can be grateful for this, the universe says, what? You're grateful for the job that you have? I'm going to give you something better. Let me give you more. I absolutely tell you, it works. It works. Gratitude work is when you can be comfortable and grateful for the things that you have in the moment, still desire more, right? You can still desire more. I did this with the first car I ever said, like, oh my God, I want that car. This is going back early 2000s. So I used to drive like a 1993 Nissan Altima. Great car, nothing wrong with the car. But I saw the 2000, I think it was a 2001 Pilot. And this was about 2004. And I was like, I need that car in my life. I can't afford that car, which I think used was about $25,000 at the time. And I was like, I can't afford that. The thing about practicing gratitude, right? You don't have to worry about how things are going to come into your life. It is a means to manifestation. Being happy where you are. I would sit in my Nissan Altima, hold that steering wheel, and just feel grateful that I at least had this car that I had to work really hard to get. I think it was like $5,000. My dad let me borrow some money, and then I had to pay him back, and every month I made him a payment until I paid off the car. But I love that car, and I would drive that car, and I started to, as I was like loving that car, I started to visualize in my head that I was actually in the Nissan Pilot. I would go online and I would look at Nissan Pilots and I'd look at the interiors, and I would just envision while I was in my Nissan Altima that I was driving my Pilot. I was on the road driving my Pilot. No word of a lie, within a matter, and I think it was like a year, maybe less, I bought a Pilot. And the first thing that I did when I drove my car off of the lot, I pulled over, I hugged the dashboard and said, thank you. Because not only did I have that Pilot listed that I wanted it, I felt thankful for the car I had. And so some people call it you visualize yourself driving the car, but then that second step is feeling. So like a visualization and then the feelingization, right? I didn't come up with that word. I heard that somewhere, but feelingization, like feeling what would it be like to have this car, And whenever I would see the car driving on the road, I'm like, that's my car. That's my, oh girl, oh, you look so good. That's how I brought that car into my life. And I had that car for several years. And guess what I drive now? The newer version. Well, I bought it 6 years ago. It was new at the time. The newer version of the Pilot. I love them. This is not a paid promo for Pilots at all. But it just goes to show that you can have things. You don't have to worry about how. It seems like I'm digressing a little bit about gratitude work, but I just want to show you how being grateful for what you have in this moment. I had my Nissan Altima and it did the trick, but it wasn't my dream car. It was more functional, what I could afford. When I saw the car that I actually wanted, I didn't worry about how can I get it. I just was so thankful for the car that I did have. I was thankful for having transportation. I was thankful that I was exposed to this car. I was thankful that I could dream big and to have that car. I was like, I'm gonna get that car. I'm gonna get that. And again, that's part of manifestation using the law of attraction, but the key element to using the law of attraction is gratitude. How do you practice gratitude the right way so that you can get exactly what you want, feel good, and just live a happy, healthier life while achieving things? Practice these 3 steps. List it, feel it, and then just love what it is that you have. Love where you are. Just a multitude of things that you can start doing today to practice gratitude the right way and to begin living the life that you are destined for. So that's all for today, for now. Please comment, like, share, subscribe if you will, and also put on the bell notification if you'd like to know when I put out a new video. My goal is to put 1 video out a week, and we'll see. I'm really grateful. I enjoy this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I would love to hear your feedback. So yeah, okay. Thankful, and I'm grateful for you all.